Hi everyone, it's Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique. So I know you came here to watch me make jewelry, but today we're not going to make any. Well, I'm going to make a little piece, I guess. But what I'm going to show you how to do today is how to alter a piece of metal that you already have by adding a little bit of patina paint. I know you're going to love this one, so come and join me and let's have some fun. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to take maybe some metals that you've got and change it up a little bit. So we have an abundance of these beautiful hearts. I probably have 100 in stock, which is kind of crazy. And although I do love them just the way they are, I thought it might be kind of fun to show you how you can change things up a bit. So we have some of our vintage patina paints, and this one is in, I think they call it marine. You can see it's a little well loved. These last forever. You can use these paints on just about anything. You can use them on wood. It says on there, shake vigorously, which is really important. It's got like a little ball, so you really need to shake it up. Apply in small amounts with a paintbrush. You can layer. You can use, I've mixed like 2 and 3 colors together. You can set it with a heat tool if you want. I never do. I just let it air dry, but I have used a heat tool on it. So they're really versatile. They last forever, and I love having fun with them. So if you're a little bit afraid to try it, just give it a little go and see what'll happen. And we do carry quite a nice a range of colors of these patina paints. So we're going to be using that, and we've got our little metal heart. I've just got a brush that I picked up at the dollar store. You want to make sure you have some water because this will dry very quickly on here and it'll ruin your brush. So keep some water and a piece of paper towel. And then we've got a vintage relief block. This one's well loved, but it'll still work. So I've been shaking this up for quite a bit beforehand. So I just like to keep a piece of plastic around or something like that so that I can drip some of the paint on there. You don't want to put it on paper towel or else it'll dry. So you don't need very much. I probably have way too much there. And I'm going to get my brush just a little bit wet, kind of pull the excess off there. So now you can put some on and then sort of just remove the excess. So this is all buildable. What you can do is you can just sort of start taking it and brushing it on and just sort of play with it. There's no right, there's no wrong. You just sort of play with it. So if you want, you can put some up top. I'm just going to try and stick my fingernail in there somehow to hold on to that. So you can see I'm not using very much paint at all. And I don't want to completely coat the entire thing, although you could. You can see it goes on pretty easily. Now if you wanted, you could do the sides. You guys hear all the traffic? It's Sunday morning here. Lots of traffic on a busy highway that I'm on. So it does drive pretty darn quick. Just going to get a little bit more there. Now I know it doesn't look like much right now, but we'll play with it and it'll look a little bit better. So I'm just going to give that a minute or two to dry. I am going to clean my brush right now. You can see it all coming off there, and then I'll be right back. All right, well that's pretty much dry, and all the emergency vehicles that have been flying by my store have finally gone by. I hope it's nothing too serious. We hear them here all the time. So you can use any side you want. This one's got a little bit more of a grit, so I'm just gonna sort of start removing some. And if that's removing too much, then you can change to a different size. And you see we're just gonna take off some, so it gives it that sort of, you know, well-loved sort of patina look, and I'm already loving how that looks. And it just kind of changes it up a bit. And we have everything from rose gold to purples to pinks and browns and foresty colors and everything. But there you go. That is I mean, that literally took me seconds to change that up. You see how it just kind of changes the metal. If I want, I can remove a little bit more on the sides. And so let's say that we don't like it. We're like, oh gosh, I wish I hadn't removed so much. Then put a little bit more back on. That's the nice thing about this. It's completely buildable. You can layer up different colors, so I could actually change this up and put a completely different color on there right now. So there you go. So I have a few little parts just to quickly show you how you can make an easy necklace with this. So I've just got a little bit of wire. I'm going to bend away, take my round nose pliers, and I'm going to go about halfway up the pliers here, go up and over and down, and turn my plier and make a bit of a sort of like a little lollipop there. And I'm going to add that to our newly painted piece of metal. All right, I'm going to wrap that up. I have to keep pausing this video because unfortunately we're on a highway here, and there must be something major happening just down the road because there's been about 8 emergency vehicles. So I have to keep stopping and starting. Hope there's nothing too serious that's going on. It always frightens us when we hear so many emergency vehicles. All right, so give that a little wrapped loop. And now I'm going to add just a little bead, and then I've got this gorgeous, big, juicy check glass bead there. And you know, I got to do blue and brown because that's the way I roll. And then I'm going to add my little decorative ring. So this is just, I'm not making a full piece. I just wanted to show you how I could then take that little heart and I could make it into the beginnings of a necklace. So just something really simple for you. I hope you give the Patina paint a try. If you haven't already used it, it's wonderful to use. It's lots of fun, and it's great to be able to take your metals and change them into something completely different, just with just a couple seconds and a little bit of a buffing there. So let me just get this all cleaned up here and I'll show you the finished product. So there you go. There's something completely different today. Just used a little bit of paint, completely changed the way that components look. I love how this looks, and I probably will completely make it into a necklace now because I do like the way that it's turning out. So I hope you give this a try, have a little bit of fun with it. Please make sure to like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so you're notified of when I go live. And keep those comments coming. I love to hear from everybody. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. What? Oh, that's what you came here to watch? That's such a bad intro. What are we going to do?